Yes, there's a reason why, people. Tonight, we went back in time. God, this takes a while to get started. I was going to go like, I've been something. Man, there he goes. Yes, Johnny Pool. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much for playing this in. Now, tonight, man, this was definitely like a middle of 2000s fucking SmackDown.
Yeah, I give it that.
Wait, hold on 1 minute. So what you wearing, Mickey? What you wearing?
Damn, your camera couldn't even look at you, man. That fucking camera was like, ugh.
It was like, let me keep doing some time alone.
No, man, I'm telling you, I really do feel like tonight's show was not that particularly amazing. I just feel kind of like last night Raw won, so I mean Trey, like I don't know, like Trey, you know, I think like SmackDown wasn't that great. It was kind of shitty in my opinion, like not like just boring, you know, like just shit, like just really bad.
Let me tell you this. I watched Monday Night Nitro yesterday, which you know things fell apart on that, but I actually saw some cutscenes from Raw.
Some cutscene was a PS1 game? What the fuck?
I saw some scenes.
I put in disc number 2 for Leon's story, and then I.
But I see some scenes from Raw, and just by the scenes I seen, compared to the whole episode of SmackDown I watched, I gotta kind of agree with you, Nick. I think Raw was a little better. I don't know if it's because I did it the Hulu way of just watching it an hour and not the whole 3 hours thing, but yeah. Dude, watching Raw using Hulu is a way better experience because they cut off all the bullshit. So
maybe, yeah. Now go ahead. What's the name? The guy I work with all the fucking time, like every single day.
Anthony. No, but SmackDown tonight, even though I agree that it was not as great, but I think it was still cool. But SmackDown did a lot of things that we always get on Raw about. Well, Raw, they was doing a lot of surprises. They was switching it up. A lot of the main events were totally different. Most things were new. Well, SmackDown, they were doing the exact same thing. I mean, like, how many times have we seen Dolph Ziggler versus Kalisto now? Like, that shit is like, and
with
then
Apollo Crews running out and then fucking chasing down.
Like the same old shit. And then, even though it's been a while, but AJ Styles versus Dean Ambrose, like, we've seen that numerous times too. So even though it was like, I will give him this, that match was pretty fucking awesome. And it was cool to see Corbin stand tall at the end of the match and him beat the fuck out of Miz and shit like that. Like, I'm actually really curious to see like a fatal four-way between all of those. Like, I hope we can actually get that. And also it's kind of funny too, because going back to them doing the exact same shit. Because that was actually kind of like involved in the DNA of Bray Wyatt's promo, because he was just like, "Hey man, the more we try to change shit, the more they stay the same." Like, look, you got the fucking belt again, and then Randy Orton saying we're gonna try to end this endless cycle. Because like, how many times have we seen Randy Orton versus John Cena fight? I mean, numerous fucking times. Yeah. Which they actually did tonight. So.
Yeah, and Hovig, what do you think about that promo in the beginning of the show, man? Because I feel like this shit was kind of like just boring and just like they didn't do anything with their characters. Like, if I was writing once again for the characters, why would these two be saying the things that they say? Why would it was just weird to me. What do you think, man?
Fuck it.
Damn. Jesus Christ.
Fuck. See, I don't know if y'all ever seen the Nostalgia Critic videos, and there was the one video that he watched the Uwe Ball movie, and the only way he spoke was like Stephen Hawking type, and he's just sitting there typing and the computer speaking. That's what I really felt like doing right now.
Yeah.
Like, this show fucking sucked so bad that my voice is gone. Like, I'm done.
Yeah. Bray Wyatt's making fun of me too, like, it fucking sucked.
Right. like the intro of the damn show with AJ Styles, but the only fucking thing about the entire intro of the whole show, and I'm talking about the Shane McMahon, Daniel Bryan opening with the Wyatt family and John Cena, blah blah blah. Only fucking thing that actually made me laugh was when Shane McMahon is announcing the Elimination Chamber contestants.
Yeah.
And Dean Ambrose just walks in. He's like this, and he goes, "Oh, and the Lunatic Fringe, Dean Ambrose." That was my next question. Bye.
Well, see, too much too, because That's trying to bother me because it's like they're really pushing that he doesn't give a fuck, and like that's cool, but like you're really hammering in. Like on the Royal Rumble, they had this huge scene about Sami Zayn like looking at his ball and reading the number, like oh my god, and Dean Ambrose like whatever.
The funny thing to me is I that just made me laugh out because that shit was like so fucking random. I was like, what the fuck just happened? And then, I'm like, all right, well that was fucking. Because it reminded me of some shit that I would do. You know, that's why I got a kick out of it.
But see, don't you feel like they're pushing Dean Ambrose? Okay, like I don't know if you guys watch The Office since they're making like different references. The Office, that big tall guy who banes the hot chick at the counter.
I have never seen The Office,
okay.
So I wouldn't know.
Well, they always push him as like he's funny, he's tall, he's handsome, he makes good jokes, he's a kind of a badass, a little bit of a rebel. Like the show lets you know like this guy is cool. Like in case you didn't see, like this is the cool guy. And Dean Ambrose is like on top of him being like, you know, like I'm crazy, but also like I got balls. Like look at me fight the bigger guys all the time. Look at me, you know, I'll do all these promos saying like I don't care who I fight next. Oh, what, 3 people? Sure, let's do this. It's like they're pushing it so much. It's not in a John Cena level, but it's in a way of like, yeah, we're trying to make a new Stone Cold. We're trying to make a new Randy Orton.
I don't see it that way because I mean, with that little spot itself, like it literally just felt like this dude. What the hell is that whistling sound?
I'm making tea on top of my house. No, I have no idea what the fuck that noise is. It's like I don't know what that is.
But yeah, that just to me that just felt like a little like a joking type of segment that was like right at like the perfect timing. You know what it was? You know what I mean?
Yeah, but you see how? Okay, yeah, that's an alarm. Someone's gonna go to jail.
Yeah,
no, but here, is it? No. Yeah, man, I don't know if it's your earbuds.
No,
you thought it was coming out of your earbuds.
No, man.
No, but
how would you hear if it was in my earbuds?
I don't know, man. That's what I'm laughing.
You just went with it, huh?
No, but I get worried because like they do the same thing with James Ellsworth, where it's like they take a joke too far, they take a statement too far, a characteristic too far. And I'm like, I hope that Dean Ambrose is not still doing this, fucking by April, and he's still doing the same goddamn thing every single show.
Which they kind of did tonight, where they took the whole, you know, the whole segment where he was doing the wardrobe, and then they kind of brought it over tonight.
Yeah.
Where, like, granted, they only been doing it for 2 days, but you know, in WWE, they probably gonna milk this shit as long as it is. Because I don't know if it was you or Hovik, but I think it was you, Nick, where you had mentioned that probably could be a funny gimmick, where like a jobber is being her manager, Carmella's manager, but you said she would actually lose. And that would actually be, but they didn't do that tonight. She actually won against a jobber, which is.
Well, I'm saying like she should lose eventually. I think like she fights so many jobbers at some point, like a jobber who's actually really fucking good that they're gonna push, have the jobber win, and then there you go, new star. Yeah. You know.
Okay, so that kind of answers my slight little tangent because I was just like, isn't it kind of annoying when you see that like female jobbers are just jobbers, period, and you're like, don't y'all need more people on the roster anyway? So it's just like,
I'm just blown away at what the fuck Carmella fought tonight. I'm sitting there looking like, I was like, what the hell?
Oh, like just as far as looks goes, like she's just
fucking. I think it was JBL that called her a Smurf. I was like, man, you ain't lying, man.
Okay, see, I don't agree with them doing that shit. Like they do like a lot of fat shaming now, and like I saw those stupid commercials of no bullying, everyone's the same. By the way, that's a fat fuck right there. Like you know what I mean? Like,
I thought she was actually kind of cute. I was like, who the hell is this girl right here? She's cute. I was just like, I want her around more.
Hey, dude, I want to fuck that Mae Young looking chick too.
JBL is the last person to judge anybody after what he got caught doing the weekend.
Yeah. Okay.
Well,
So
what did he do?
Explain. Go ahead, Trey.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So he took a screenshot at NXT Takeover where Paul Ellering came out, and he was like, he took a screenshot of it. And was like, oh man, I love Paul Ellering. That man never ages. But the thing is, when he took a screenshot, it was you see his search history on the tab. And one of them was a nude of this, like, he's looking up nudes of this big old muscle lady. I don't know her name. It's right there on the screen. And we're showing it right now. And her name was, what did I say? Katika? Yeah. Yeah, that's a legit screenshot. So JBL quickly tried to take it down and posted the same screenshot of it that's cropped out. But of course, this is the internet. They caught that quick. And it's been shit going everywhere on the internet.
My!
And that's the thing. It's when you look that up too, like when you look that up, I'm thinking it's gonna be like some sexy hot babe. But when you look that up, she's like
Hogan.
yeah, she's pretty much like Arnold Schwarzenegger, but like female. Like she's like fucking huge. Like what the fuck?
Fuck that he's looking at her, but the fact that he got it when it says that bitch nude.
Yeah, not just that he's looking her up, but the fact that it says nude. Like, I want to see her. I don't give a fuck about her talents. I want to see some titty.
That is incredible.
That is amazing, dude. And I didn't know JBL liked dude-looking chicks or dudes.
Yeah. Like that shit caught me way off.
I don't even know who that is, so but it's just funny.
No, like I said, just picture Arnold Schwarzenegger as female.
I looked it up right away because I was like, well, if he's gotten this much trouble for her, she must be good looking. No, not worth it.
When was the screenshot uploaded?
Yeah. On Saturday. It was Saturday. Like
during the show.
He was doing the show.
Motherfucker.
Doing the show, yeah. And he got caught.
He's sitting there watching Takeover, beating it off to some bodybuilder.
Meanwhile, like the D'Lo Browns are out there, like they're like, yeah, like we're busting her ass, like we are the real deal now, and like
that is amazing. But hold on, oh no, never mind. That is
hold on, shit.
No, but like I agree with you, Trey. He's the last person to be judging somebody with that shit, like in his search history.
Exactly.
Even though
but then again, you also got to remember it's not him saying.
Yeah, it's his character. Yeah.
No, it's not even that. He's being fed the fucking lines.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, that's the thing. So, but that's the thing too. Is like, yeah, it's just amazing that someone can actually look that up, and like the reason why I clicked on that is because like if you're in a business where every girl is so unbelievably fuckable. Like what is gonna get you to want to look at something else? I'm just surprised at that.
Well, maybe that's the thing. It's like maybe he's so used to looking at like these sexually hot chicks that he's just like, in order to even be sexually attracted, it has to be something vastly fucking different.
By the way, look at this fucking Twitter that I saw this from. Jesus.
Oh.
All right, man, fucking weird ass shit.
Okay, well the Twitter name is called WWE Porn, so
yeah, you're all right. Yeah,
I don't know what we expected.
That's allowed on Twitter.
Yeah, everything's allowed on Twitter.
Somebody send me that link to that Twitter, please.
Oh, you know what, dude? No, I'll send it to you after I'm done, bro.
I actually need it. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, people. So
what the hell? There's a picture of Mae Young right there.
Wait, Mae Young.
Yeah, go ahead. Go back to that thing.
Okay.
Right there. Number 3, right next to Stephanie McMahon.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
What? Emmalina debut 2070.
Oh,
that's fucking funny.
That is clever. That is
actually really clever.
Now I'm really gonna look this shit up.
Jesus,
that was worth it. That was
worth it, bro.
That was worth it, bro.
I love it, Michael.
That was worth it.
No, but yeah,
you guys are right though. Like this girl is kind of cute a little bit.
Yeah, she's cute.
And the thing is too is like she put a lot into her little costume here. Like I'm wondering, like, is she gonna come back? Like a girl that looks like that, she has a look, right? I mean, like, dude, that's a jobber who is like, okay, dude, I can see that working.
She stood out. Most of the time, they have jobbers just wearing all black, so they just like look like crazy fuster characters. And shit. You see, I was just so flustered. I couldn't get the words.
No, but that's the thing too. Is like on top of that as well. Like, yeah, like I said, like, yeah, they're all like they're always wearing black, something like that looks the same. It's equivalent to like when you watch Transformers and there's just like random fucking robots exploding. That's how jobbers are. It's what? Yeah. Transformers. Let me have a Transformers reference, man.
No, you good.
I love Transformers, Anthony.
No, you're good. No, but I agree. Yeah, the girl was like, she was colorful. She stood out, and that was actually the sad thing is they never even mentioned her name. They was too busy shitting on her to actually say her name. Like, if they said her name, I didn't mention it. Like, I didn't see it or hear it. So.
But I really do think that even though she gets respect there, at least she's gonna get a date with Bray Wyatt because he's probably just looking at it like, oh yeah, look at that bitch. Like she looks like she's part of the Wyatt family. So, go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say, can we? I want to talk more about the Bray Wyatt promo because I know Hovig, you didn't like it, but I don't know, man. Like that promo tonight reminded me why I loved Bray Wyatt so much back in NXT and even when he came to the main roster. That guy is so good on the mic; it's unbelievable, and I just can't believe how he's in obscurity sometimes with his stuff. But it just seems like with the whole John Cena thing, it's like, okay, are they putting him in a feud again? Because then the last time they had a match was at Extreme Rules.
Well, from what I know is I even talked to Nick about this last night that Bray Wyatt is supposed to be winning the title at Elimination Chamber, and the rumor is that Bray Wyatt versus Randy Orton at WrestleMania for the title.
That's what I've heard.
You've heard that too?
Yeah.
So that's
of WrestleMania this year is that just friends fight each other, just like Kevin Owens and Chris Jericho, Bray Wyatt versus Randy Orton. I mean, I guess that's what we're going to be going with now, right?
James Ellsworth versus Carmella.
Might as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, that does seem like the theme, like all these big time rivalries. I mean, like you already got the whole Goldberg versus Brock Lesnar match confirmed, so I guess that would be the theme of this WrestleMania. But let me ask you guys this. You said you hear the rumors that at Elimination Chamber, they're going to drop the title to Bray Wyatt. Is that a little bit too fast for comfort for you guys to be just changing the titles that fast?
I honestly think – I was even thinking about that earlier, and one of the reasons why that I did get upset that Cena won the other day is because if they're going to just drop it to fucking Bray Wyatt like in 2 weeks, then that was just fucking pointless.
Yeah.
That the whole point was just for fucking Cena to just tie up with Ric Flair at this point. But if they're
he's even up there, go ahead.
Yeah, so basically the main reason why that they're even gonna fucking it's just fucking retarded. Like it's like not even
inaccurate.
Well, the thing that pissed me off too, Hovik, about the John Cena thing and the title thing about them even doing this is like that's how he even got to this point anyways. Half of John Cena's title wins are month-long or even 2-minute wins, like at fucking New Year's Revolution, etc. Like that's why I fucking hate this. Like
that's right. And then he lost it to Edge when he cashed into fucking Money in the Bank.
Yeah.
Was it Edge or Del Rio? I think it was Edge, right?
It was Edge.
It was Edge.
That was one of my favorite fucking moments, by the way. But I guess.
So half of his reigns is like probably like 10.
Yeah.
No, I guess their logic is you drop it to Cena, and since they don't have nothing to do for the other wrestlers and stuff like that, because I guess AJ is probably going to feud with Dean Ambrose for a while or whatever the fuck. But I guess this rivalry between John Cena, Randy Orton, and Bray Wyatt will probably lead up to Elimination Chamber. Because, like, John Cena has the belt. Like, if he didn't have the belt, like, what would you do? So I guess that was their whole logic, to have a rivalry, something like as a placeholder to lead up to that event. And then I guess when, Bray Wyatt wins it, I guess it'll switch over to the Randy Orton-Bray Wyatt rivalry that leads up to WrestleMania. So I guess they just needed something to have there. Because like I said, solutions, what else would you do?
Solutions-wise, we're going to turn that into a segment, solutions. But like for me, dude, I would have had fucking Bray Wyatt, like AJ Styles defeat John Cena one more time. He probably cheats or something. John Cena's like, no, fuck that. You cheated. I want a rematch on the next SmackDown, which is tonight. And then tonight, instead of having like just one-on-one, Bray Wyatt's like, I want in there too. Fuck that. Leave Randy Orton as a winner of Royal Rumble. I won't change that. Have Bray Wyatt win in a triple threat match. So then AJ Styles and John Cena can fight at the Elimination Chamber. Bray Wyatt can defend the title there, and still we get Randy Orton versus Ray Wyatt later on. And not give that title to John Cena because he shouldn't beat the fucking streak that Ric Flair had. I mean, or not the streak, but the fucking the reigns.
Even though WWE isn't accurate.
Anyway, it'd be a great twist though is if I'm hoping that this is what they do, but if this is the case, and if Bray Wyatt ends up winning at Elimination Chamber, going to WrestleMania to fight face Orton, then I hope Wyatt wins. That'd be a great twist, is because what was it, like just about 3 years ago, I think it was, that Randy Orton had the title last, and that was around the time with
Daniel Bryan situation.
Daniel Bryan, yeah.
Yeah, and then in the unification match with John Cena at TLC, where Korn played theme song. Woo!
Yeah. So and this would be the first time ever Bray Wyatt's ever had the World Heavyweight Gold, right?
Yeah. No,
as far as
Bray Wyatt has not won the World Heavyweight Championship. He's gotten close. They teased it quite a few times, but he's always breaking his foot or his
Yeah.
But go ahead, Anthony.
No, going back to the whole, like, granted, I agree with you guys. Like, I don't like rivalry between John Cena and Bray Wyatt and there's all this thing. And tonight, it's just like, man, that tag team match that they had was, I don't know what's going on, especially what's going on with Luke Harper. It's like, is he with them or is he against them? I don't know what they're doing right there.
Fucking entrance
I don't know what's going on. Like, what's happening?
Mm.
Like, and I really think that they're saving his, like, Luke Harper is gonna pull off the Sister Abigail on Bray Wyatt, but it's just gonna be like a pay-per-view or a special moment. That's why they just keep balling it. But I agree with Trey. Every time Bray Wyatt gets on the mic, it's fucking like everybody is silent. It's like he's great on the mic. So if we get one silver lining out of all of this, like this whole rivalry, is just to see more Bray Wyatt mic work, and that's a positive to me. So
one thing I see happening is I feel like Eric Rowan's going to be returning soon. Luke Harper and Eric Rowan are away from the Wyatt family. They do their own thing. And then, Bray Wyatt will get betrayed in a way if Randy Orton wins at WrestleMania. And then there you go. That's the reason. The title broke Randy Orton and Bray Wyatt apart, but at the same time, it brought the Wyatt family back together. And fucking the Wyatt family, it chases Randy Orton. We get that stupid-ass storyline for a little bit. And maybe John Cena, Randy Orton, and somebody else teams up to face the Wyatt family. I don't know, but I know the Wyatt family is going to be doing some good shit, and I know for sure that Eric Rowan and Luke Harper, I mean, dude, there's nothing else for them. Like, Wyatt family, they need to stick with the Wyatt family. If they do anything else, I think they're fucking... They're dead in water.
Yeah, that's like their gimmick, like the whole Wyatt family. I mean, it's too over to just like throw that shit away. Like, soon as Wyatt came out during the Royal Rumble, they had like everybody got off their phones and did the whole Fireflies. Like, as soon as he came out, like that plus that like that gimmick is so fucking cool. So I don't want them to stop it. I don't want them to stop it.
Now, we're not going to talk about a lot of shit that happened tonight because, okay, the Usos came back.
Usos
Usos are still alive, everybody.
Yeah, I just want to make this joke. Like, what?
No,
Anthony,
go ahead, Anthony.
No, like I just want to make this joke, and I had said this to Trey and Nick while we was watching, but I was just like, when Usos come out, why do they look like fucking created characters from Def Jam 5 Anywhere?
Real quick. Can anyone explain to me what the fuck that madness was with the tag teams? Because I had no idea if it was supposed to be an over-the-top battle royal or some shit like that, but they're all fucking fighting each other, and then they come back from commercial, and it's just the Uso. It's like Heath Slater, and Rhino standing next to the fucking American Alpha. I'm like, what the fuck just happened?
Yeah.
Yeah. Who won the match? Like, I don't.
It wasn't even a match.
I was so confused.
I don't even know.
I was so confused because I seen the Usos pulling out people, like steadily pulling out people. I'm just like, what happened?
It was just a brawl. It wasn't a match. It was just one big brawl. So,
well, man,
okay,
that's a pretty bad brawl.
Wow, that is interesting because when the Usos came out, I thought it was just going to be the American Alpha going up against the Usos, which we haven't seen before, right? Like, I don't think we've seen them two fight. So that would actually be cool. Yeah, I can't remember either. I don't recall. So, like, that would have actually been cool to see something different than the whole bullshit that we saw tonight. Because I was just like, I don't know what the fuck is happening.
But yeah, you're so right with the cameras.
I'm kind of thinking about this. With me tonight with SmackDown, I thought no. I'm not gonna say that. I was entertained, but it seems like most of the time, it's like we expect something to happen all the time. Like,
that's television.
I know, but like stuff did happen. It just wasn't like. I think the only important thing that moved on was the whole Bray Wyatt and Randy Orton, John Cena stuff segment. Oh, and Natalya and Nikki Bella, which I did laugh at that with Daniel Bryan being like, "Shut up!" That was pretty funny.
That shit was crazy.
Yeah, that was rough. That was like some PBS Kids shit, man.
It was fun. It was funny. It was funny to me, but it's just like. Do we expect like that all the time? You know, because I don't remember that happening all the time in the Attitude Era and Ruthless Aggression Era. It just seems like we're always expecting like 100% top-notch stuff from WWE when we're not going to get that. You know.
But like, okay, like, is that what you base your ratings off of and stuff? Because for me, I feel like, and you say we don't remember that from the Attitude Era. I do. Like, dude, there was like a whole like fucking 8 months of 1999 and 2000 where every storyline linked up together, like just like last night on Raw, actually. And I want to make this about Raw, but like even last night, perfect. Yeah, like Braun Strowman was involved in what? Oh, like 3 fucking storylines. Like, Braun Strowman's in the whole
more of that shit, bro.
Yes, and it's perfect because you're not sick of Braun Strowman because it makes sense. It's like Triple H is involved with Seth Rollins, but Seth Rollins is involved with Chris Jericho, but then he's involved with Braun Strowman, but then Braun Strowman's involved with fucking Undertaker and Roman Reigns. It's like. It's all connected. It's a fucking universe, and everyone is in it together. And like SmackDown, it's like I'm watching the Nikki Bella versus fucking Natalya show. Now I'm watching the tag team show. Like these aren't intertwined. You know what I mean? Like this right here, that fucking tag team thing. This is just mess. Like, tell me what the storyline. Like Anthony, I don't know if you can, but like,
No, that's why I was confused. I was just like, "What's the storyline here? Like, what's
No,
this?"
because basically the American Alpha, they did an open challenge, but everybody started coming out the ring to try to challenge the American Alpha because they all want a chance for the title. So that's why the brawl started off the way it did. And all the referees came out to try to break that from happening, like, and stop the fight. And then they just canceled the whole match because the tag teams wouldn't chill out. Like, that was a storyline. Like, everybody wants that title, which to me, I think that's actually pretty cool because it's like, okay, they're not just doing a one team versus one team thing. Everybody's coming after that. Now, next week, if they don't do that, I'm going to call bullshit because it doesn't make sense for other tag teams to come out tonight going for the title, and then next thing you know it, nothing like that happens.
Now, see, the thing that frustrates me about this, and I totally agree with you, like, yeah, that is a storyline. It's like, we are kind of talking some shit here. But the thing is, though, Trey, is like, okay, for instance, like this right here. Like, I watch Talking Smack every week, and I actually want to talk about Talking Smack tonight if we can, if we have any time. But, like, you see right there, Heath Slater, Rhino. They just did a storyline a month ago, and then 3 weeks ago, and then 2 weeks ago about these two breaking up. They just did that on Talking Smack and on the Smackdown show, where Rhino was blaming Heath Slater for losing the title.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, they just dropped that shit for no reason. I mean, they literally just, like, that happened, and it's just like Star Wars, you know, like, the next movie comes out, and it's like, oh, well, that doesn't happen, it's a new movie. You know, fucking the Usos, you know, they came out, they had a nice entrance, they were out there first, it was like, oh, shit, this is badass, the Usos are here. When was the last time you seen them? Every show we do a SmackDown show, we always go, where the fuck are the Usos? Yeah. Now they're, like, important all of a sudden? Why weren't they on pay-per-view?
We just brought that up on fucking Sunday with the Royal Rumble.
I don't think that, I think all the tag teams going out there tonight was trying to, I guess, remind people that, hey, these tag teams are still here regardless of what's going on. Like with Rhino and Heath Slater, in my belief, I think they're still doing the breakup thing. It's just that with SmackDown being a 2-hour show, they can't really fit all those storylines, which is the problem with the problem with SmackDown. No, I don't want it to be 3 hours. No, I don't want that. But the thing is with SmackDown is they try to do so many storylines that sometimes we see ourselves on the show right now. We always ask these questions. Where is this? Where is that? Da, 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 da. Well, the thing is, SmackDown's so, you know, trying to get all these storylines out there that it's like, okay, well, maybe we'll see these guys next week, or we might see them in a month or something like that, which the main example are the Usos. They were gone for like 2 or 3 months, and now they're here again. And they're going for the tag team titles, and that's the storyline. Now, with Rhino and Heath Slater, we don't know if that storyline's really dropped or not because we only see that storyline every once in a while when they do come out. Granted, they didn't do that tonight, but they might do it next week. So it's like it's just hard. It's hard for SmackDown to get that stuff out.
Now the problem with that is that's not fucking consistent right there.
Yeah, I agree. 100%
so
agree.
they got to keep that shit consistent, or else it's going to be like a fucking Emelina situation where the bitch is never going to show up.
And that's the thing that Trey brings up. Trey says, like, hey, man, like, they only got 2 hours, man. Like, poor them, man. Like, they only got so much time. Well, they ain't no time for this shit.
All right. Yeah. Let's talk about that motherfucker
I'm not saying poor them. Like, that's not what I'm saying. It's just that I find it kind of weird for SmackDown to have most of these characters on their show. Granted, they don't have a lot. You know, Raw obviously has more. But they try to fit all these storylines into one show, and they can't do it.
Yeah, because I mean, like, and that's the thing too. I mean, and I want to talk about maybe. I don't even really want to talk about James Hetfield. I mean, we can.
I don't either.
But I mean, we can. And, like, I hope I'll let you go off on this motherfucker because he deserves it. But like, one thing I want to bring up really, really quick is Naomi. I fucking love Naomi, dude. Like, maybe it's just biased from because I watch Total Divas, or maybe I just want to fuck her so bad. But like, she's so amazing and she's so talented, and her entrance is one of the best entrances. Granted, they changed it recently, and Anthony even got my ass. Like, I thought you liked the entrance, man. What the fuck are you talking about? But like, recently they did the entrance, and she was doing some weird like fucking fighting random monster. Like, she was like jumping around, kicking and spinning, and I'm like, dude, just get in the fucking ring, sweetheart. Like, it just Jesus Christ. But anyways, you know. It's just, she's been there this whole time. She wasn't injured. She wasn't doing a fucking movie. Actually, she was, but it was like months ago. She just, you know, she had time, by the way. That's all I'm saying. But like, now she's going to be fighting with Mickie James and fucking Alexa Bliss. What did she do to earn that shit? Like, why is she in this position?
I'll tell you exactly why. Because she actually mentioned it earlier, because of the whole situation last week with Alexa Bliss calling her out, saying that she's a nobody or some shit like that. And that just pretty much added fuel to the fire. You know what I mean?
Yeah. For me, it was a writer's thing. I feel like they had writer's block, and they're like, hey, you know what? We got this one black girl behind, you know, backstage. Can we use her? Yeah, let's put her in the spot where Carmella's not there anymore because she's doing stupid shit.
It kind of goes back to the whole consistency thing because didn't she – okay, what was it again? But Becky Lynch got injured, so they didn't know what to do. So they put Naomi in the match with
Alexis Bliss. Yes,
Yeah,
that
she
was
pinned him.
It was supposed to be for the title at the time. Alexa Bliss versus Becky Lynch.
And she got injured, and then they put them two together, and she actually pinned the champion, which we came on the show was just like, why would you pin the champion? What the fuck? Yeah. So I guess they trying to cover up that whole mistake by putting her into this thing. Like it goes back to the whole
and you know what? That's really clever because, well, granted, for one, Alexa Bliss wasn't the champion yet. She was the number one contender. And we were upset about that because we were like, dude, she's been the number one contender. What the fuck? Yeah. But then after that, she went missing. And even then, we're Naomi. We were like, where the fuck is Naomi? She went missing after that. But then, like, all of a sudden, she comes back. And that's when Alexa Bliss cut that, promo that we love. Like, when she was like, who are you again? Like, why are you here? Like, which we love that. So it's just all of a sudden now, Becky Lynch got her to be Naomi's tag team partner. And that's where everything led up tonight. So the storyline's there. It's just like you gotta kind of see it, I guess. You gotta kind of think back on that, which is kind of stupid in a way, I guess. So
I don't really think it's that stupid. Like you guys told me all this shit, and I'm really quick. Like Anthony, I am surprised you remember that shit. Like,
no, I'm surprised I remember that shit too.
That was really good. Like both you and Trey. Like I'm fucking wow. Like
because I only remember that because of how mad we was when Naomi. Like, granted, I love Naomi too. She's fucking hot. She's fucking sexy. Like she's a great competitor. Aside from that, but yeah, we was so pissed about like why would you pin the number one contender? It doesn't make any sense. So yeah, I guess that goes all the way back to that's why she's here. It goes all the way back to that. So that's the only reason why I remember it. Yeah, but I'm glad she's in this position. She deserves it. She deserves it. And plus, like when you really think about it, going back to the whole solutions thing, who else would you put in this position? So
yeah, that's true. And by the way, I just appreciate Max actually giving me some love for once. Like just like damn niggas actually explained his point perfectly. Good job, dude. So thank you very much. There's an echo. Holy shit. Where's that echo coming from? Trey, what the fuck? Trey.
Not me. It's not me.
Homie.
Not me. It's probably YouTube.
I got
you're probably right, dude. It's probably fucking YouTube.
I got on headphones, dude.
Well, shit. Maybe I'm just crazy. No, but Hovig, James Ellsworth, you want to kill this motherfucker. Explain. I mean, I already know. Let's not be stupid here. But what do you want to say about this fucking piece of shit? And what would you do with him if you were booking this guy?
Fire the motherfucker. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
He outlived his fucking usefulness.
Yeah.
If that's even part of his fucking game.
Yeah, is he useful at fucking all?
Yeah, exactly. Like, he came in. He was a little joke. It was okay. It was funny at first, and that's because of fucking Dean Ambrose.
And you were laughing at the shit, so you're part of the problem, Hovig. Motherfucker.
Hey, fuck you, because that shit was funny.
Yeah,
we were all fucking laughing.
Yeah, me and Hovig woke up. Like we both woke up to this. We were like, okay, guys, you can stop now.
Yeah, we were like, all right, end it. But then this motherfucker came out acting like an asshole. I'm like, whoa. Is he trying to be a heel now or some shit? I was like, motherfucker, you barely have a character to be a face or a heel.
Hey, guys, I'm gonna say it like this. I think Carmella missed Enzo and Cass so much that she's trying to turn James Edwards into them.
Okay, that'd be a great storyline.
That would be a great storyline. That would be fucking amazing.
That'd be worth this whole fucking thing, dude.
I would love that.
We had his theme song too, like the.
That would be cool. You know what? All is forgiven if she actually does that. But you know what? Going back,
he's probably SAWFT soft.
More like BULLSHIT.
More like FABUL.
Okay, fuck you. No, but this kind of goes back to what I always have with just joke characters when they built up joke characters. Like, I don't know if they did this back in the, like my mind escapes me if they did. But when
mom escapes you?
My mom escapes me. Jesus. I couldn't even get my thoughts together. But when you like make a joke character, I would love it if you make a joke character. Like you have your pie needed too, but also build up somebody in the background, build up somebody around the same time as you're building up Ellsworth. So when he does outstay his welcome, you could just be like, okay, you're done. Put you back on the mid card and use that guy and push that up forward. That could have. Like anybody new? Like maybe somebody from NXT or maybe somebody else. Like I don't know.
He ain't even mid card caliber, bro.
No, you like I said, like what Trey just said, that actually kind of just sold me on the idea because I'm like, I'm with you over. I'm like, just get rid of him or something like that. But I'm against that because I'm like, even though it's not his fault. It's not whatever I can't remember his name. His real name is not James Ellsworth. Right? Like that's just the character's name, right? Like I don't know his real name.
It's
I forgot his real name.
Yeah, but that's not his fault. And like he might be a great competitor. So that's the thing. It's just like, yeah, fire him. He might need to put food on the table. I'm looking at it from the bigger picture. I'm looking at it from his perspective. He has to do this because he has to have a paycheck.
Hey, how about this? I want to do another segment. Anthony, I swear to God, like I don't know if he did this shit on purpose, but this is perfect. Solutions. Here's the thing. Might be the booker for this shit. James Ellsworth. What I would do is, okay, for one, let's just pretend this whole thing with the whole Carmelo thing isn't happening. Let's just rewind it like a month or so. Now, what I would do, because he's best friends with Gilbert and a lot of like super popular indie people and whatnot. I say fuck it. Have him do a thing where he's like, I'm so good. I beat AJ Styles. I'm amazing. I'm gonna beat all the legends and be the best in the whole world. And you just bring back old guys to come fuck him up. Come with the Heath Slater thing he was doing.
Oh yeah. Like I was about to say the whole Heath Slater shit with all the legends coming out and beating the fuck out of him.
Yeah, like have El Snow come out, Goldust, Vader, Ken Shamrock, Steve Blackman, like all these old guys, and then every now and then have one of the old guys beat the fuck out of James Ellsworth. You got a 1 month storyline there, and it's like, oh my God, Steve Blackman's back, and after he, conquers James Ellsworth, moving on to the next one.
Nick, now let me ask you a serious question. Do you really want to sit through that shit again?
No, I love old guys, man. Like, dude, I grew up with
No, I love them too. Like, with all my heart. I fucking love them. But do we really want to do that shit again with James Ellsworth?
If they beat the fuck out of him, yes. Because he sells so good. I would love to see Steve Blackman do that fucking... and he does that karate shit.
Can Taker just chokeslam his ass through the fucking stage and burn it on fire again?
Oh, speaking of that too, Undertaker, is he part of SmackDown?
Yes, he is.
What do you guys think? Trey, how about you?
Hell no, man! That bullshit where he was like on Raw 2 weeks ago, and he was all like, "Yeah, I'm not gonna be held down by breads." Even though a couple of weeks ago, yeah, I'm SmackDown. If you guys lose, you guys are gonna rest in peace. But what the fuck?
You know how that motherfucker like teleports in the ring? That's how he does with shows. Like he just teleports where he wants to go.
Like literally, I feel like on the WWE website, because on the WWE website, he's part of SmackDown. They need to put like the picture where he's standing in between both shows. That's literally what he's doing.
Probably. Or, Anthony, like, what do you think? Because I actually want to ask you guys this, too, if you guys want to add on into it. But, like, where's Undertaker's next feud? On the blue brand or the red brand?
It's going to be on the red brand.
I think his next feud is him with retirement. It's like, I really don't want, like, the Undertaker being in Royal Rumble, that was cool and everything. I just really want just like Vince McMahon, leave the man alone. But I guess if I had to choose, like I thought they,
dude,
because it seemed like they was
episode we had on Ringside Hangout, the fucking SmackDown 900 Hangout. Guys, go back and listen to that and see Anthony Wilson fucking nerd the fuck out. You were like your eyes are like, oh, like Undertaker, like you were.
No, yeah, I fucking love Undertaker. Like, don't get me wrong, and I love it. But after that whole CM Punk match with him and Undertaker, I'm just really just like that match. Okay, y'all agree with me? That match was bad.
It was awful,
yeah,
but
that
CM
match
Punk's not
was
made
so
for
bad.
Hold on. The CM Punk match?
Yeah, but
that shit was great.
No.
No.
It was the best match of the fucking night.
That shit was bad.
That was bad as fuck.
That shit was bad.
It's time to stop.
No, yeah, y'all need to stop.
No, my whole thing with that situation is I don't put no blame on Undertaker or CM Punk for that match. Granted, Undertaker needed surgery, so whatever. But like the biggest thing is that they had nothing to do with CM Punk, and their bodies are not like they had a feud back in 2009 after Jeff Hardy left, and that shit was bad too. But it's like, dude, you got a fucking dude who's like 5'6", 180 pounds. Sorry to talk shit about small guys, fucking WWE. But it's like, dude, like he's not meant to fight a huge fucking old dude. Like, what are they gonna do? It's like Undertaker needs to like destroy CM Punk for that to look at least half okay. But go ahead, Anthony.
No, it just like that match from that point on. Like, granted, it could be subjective if it was good or bad, but it kind of ruined the illusion with Dead Man for me. Like after that point on, like I was like it was golden eyes for me. Golden eyes. I could never see Undertaker Raw, but after that match, it just kind of like it made me wake up to like he's not young anymore. Undertaker's getting old, and so it's just like I don't know. Just like I said, from a personal
match with Bray Wyatt.
How did the okay? Anthony, why did the CM Punk match do that? What about the Triple H match?
That was amazing.
The Triple H match, it did, like, story-wise, he didn't have to do that much. Because it pretty much was just, like, selling Triple H at this big ruthless guy. End it, or I will! End it, or I will! Like, it had storytelling. It was very minimalistic. Where in that match, he had to wrestle. Like, and it was just like CM Punk. You could just tell he was just on his own. Like, he really had to be the dance partner. It was like having a dance partner and your other partner that has no idea how to dance.
But the whole point was to try to get CM Punk to look strong out of it.
No, like I said, y'all bringing up good points. Just me personally, that shit was bad. And it kind of ruined, like I said, it ruined the illusion for, like, Undertaker wrestling. So, like, no matter who you put him against, which it seemed like after the Royal Rumble, it seemed like they was wanting to do this whole thing with him and Roman Reigns. That match is gonna be bad.
That's wait, no. Okay, wait. I don't like Roman Reigns, right? But Anthony, me, Hovik, and Nick have told you that since that match he had with CM Punk, that Undertaker's had good matches at WrestleMania.
Yeah,
not to me personally,
but good guys. And not to Anthony personally. That's the biggest thing. It's like that in his opinion, he doesn't think so. Like for me, I think he has. Granted, the Brock Lesnar match that was fucking. The reason why that was such an emotional match is because Undertaker was so fucking terrible in it. Like that really sold the fact that the streak was over. So it was like, guys.
Are you talking about the Brock Lesnar match?
Yeah.
No, because you cut out. That's why I'm.
Okay. Yeah, the Brock Lesnar match.
Yeah. Minus the fact that he suffered a fucking concussion throughout the match. Yeah.
The last match that I actually still had that illusion of Undertaker could do no wrong. He was moving fast, and granted, like I admit it, like the surgery that had a big role to play. He had to be in the ring with a good wrestler, even though CM Punk is a good wrestler. I don't know. But like the last match he had was the first Shawn Michaels match. I think in your neck of the woods, Nick, in Arizona.
I was there live.
Was it 25 or 26?
Was that 20? Oh, 26. Okay, yeah. That was the last one where I was just like, Undertaker,
man. That's 25, yeah.
25?
No, but the second time when Shawn Michaels retired, I was in Arizona, in England.
Yeah, that was
okay, so that was the second time. I thought it was the first time. But yeah, the second time in Arizona. Yeah, that was the one where I was just like, holy shit, he can move, he was healthy and everything. He could be healthy now, but Taker can't move as fast as he could back then. Like he just can't move that fast. You see him in the Rumble. He was barely moving like forward and shit like that.
Well, his cardio is fucked, man.
Well, it's not that. It's pertaining to the Rumble. He's still feeling the after effects from his hip surgery, so he's not even full 100% yet.
And that's why Anthony is like,
because like if you go back to watch the match with Bray Wyatt he had at WrestleMania, that match was great. And then the Shane McMahon match, that match was great too. I mean, like Undertaker still got it. I can't defend the Brock Lesnar match.
And then Anthony's defense,
he had a concussion, so
yeah.
And in Anthony's defense too, those matches, like Shane McMahon did all the work on that shit. Like Shane McMahon, I mean. Undertaker didn't have to do shit but lay there when Shane jumped off that fucking Hell in a Cell. You know what I mean? So,
I have to go back and watch that.
Yeah, but I mean, like, I don't know. For me, though, like I said, the reason why I bring them up is because Raw, we're always so packed with shit to talk about. We never really get to really talk about Undertaker, and I fucking love The Undertaker. I'm an Undertaker fan for life. I'll give a fuck what he does. I love The Undertaker. But... and it's funny too. I saw you guys talking in the chat. I'm so glad the Undertaker just transported into the Royal Rumble match because I cannot imagine how fucking long that would have been if he was walking.
That shit would have took and it's kind of funny because y'all say he has a whole hip replacement surgery, and for some reason that makes his entrance longer now.
Yeah,
I don't remember that shit being that long, but that made add extra minutes now since he got the surgery.
You know what would have been great if they did what they did with him in WrestleMania 21 or 22, while he was actually, I don't know if y'all remember what. He was gliding down to the ring on that little ramp or whatever the hell it was.
2005 WrestleMania 21. I remember that shit against Randy Orton.
That was against Randy Orton. Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Yeah, but one thing I want to bring up too, y'all, because that's the thing too, as far as all this kind of stuff goes, is with the Undertaker or just with the main event picture in general. Mm-hmm. Where does AJ Styles go after this? Because, we saw the big match. Or actually, more important, where does Dean Ambrose go? Because now, I guess both titles are in the Elimination Chamber. Is this for both titles? And where's Mojo Rawley?
No. The only thing I know is that Dean Ambrose is in the Elimination Chamber for the WWE title.
Okay, so no Intercontinental Championship on the line.
Not at the Chamber, no. Okay. As far as I know.
And yeah, and I'm just mad because I didn't see any Mojo Rawley. I think, man, you're adding so many people into a fucking match. Mojo just won that big battle royal. He had this huge interview about everything. It's just, yeah, it's weird. And with Talking Smack too, I'll bring that out right before we get into our ratings. But I don't know if you guys saw Talking Smack from last week, but Mickie James was in and out of character, fucking messing up her words. And when you see the Mojo Rawley segment right before Mickie James, it was like, dude, like, I really like how professional this guy is. Like, Mickie James has been doing this for a long time. Mojo hasn't. And he just takes that mic and he just runs with it. Like, that shit was pretty badass.
Well, you could just see, like, some people get cocky. Some people get arrogant. Like I said, Mojo Riley, he's fresh. He's kind of green a little bit. And, like, this is his first time. He needs to prove his point. Well, Mickie James, she's been here for, like, how long? And she's just like, I don't need to do anything. I'm kind of, like I said, she's kind of arrogant. Just like, whatever. So, which is a shame, too. And that match that they had, too, that whole tag team match, it was just meh. It was just, So,
but speaking of meh, ratings, I'm going to give mine right away because I'm done with this shit. I didn't like SmackDown at all today. I give that shit 2 out of 5 just because of the fact that it wasn't insultingly bad. It was just, it was the same old shit. I mean, I could have watched last week's SmackDown and talked about that week, and you guys would have not noticed tonight that I was talking about a different show. You know what I mean? It's bad. Anthony, how about you, sir?
Trey brought up a really, really good point when he was saying that maybe we expect a little bit too much from the, SmackDown or Raw. Sometimes we have to have them fuck up a little bit just so the bigger picture they can, surprise or shock us, kind of like how they did on this Raw. Because, like, Raw, man, it was just like, man, this is bad. And then out of nowhere, they finally did it with Samoa Joe and everything like that. And granted, like, SmackDown, they did – it wasn't, like, really, really bad, but it's still more of the same compared to Raw. I see where he's coming from, but at the same time, I really just judge it on the wrestling. Like, sometimes I wish they would just go back to a simplistic route where it wasn't even just about the storylines. I guess the storylines do enhance it a little bit when you don't have wrestling. Sometimes when you got to tell a story, but that's one reason why NXT is up there so much for me. Or going back to, like, just wrestling, CWC, which had very minimum storylines, like bare minimums.
Yeah.
But it was really mostly just about wrestling. Just really good competitors. These motherfuckers coming from across the globe all want to win this tournament, all want to prove themselves in the WWE, and they just doing some crazy ass shit. Like, that's what I love.
And
man.
a big part of it is that tournament bracket to let you know, like, it's in the writing that this motherfucker is on a streak. Like, that's one thing I think they should do. Okay, so there's a show I used to watch back in the day, Battle Dome. You guys remember that, Battle Dome?
Why does that sound familiar?
Yeah, it's basically like they just. I mean, I think what's his face, Old Spice guy. He was part of that. Yeah. Anyways, what they would do is they had like this whole. It's almost like the game SmackDown Know Your Role, where like they have like the contender brackets, and like it'll be like it's like WWE Championship, and you go down as like number 1 contender all the way to number 10, and every show it would switch up, and you see the names like okay, since he won, he's like and he goes up, like a video game almost. Why don't they do that for SmackDown? Like right now, do you know who the contenders are for the World Heavyweight Championship? Not a fucking clue, do you?
In Elimination Chamber?
No, just contenders, like, just for the title. Like, let's just pretend there wasn't an Elimination Chamber coming up. Like, who's in line to get a championship match for any of the titles?
Just Randy Orton.
Randy Orton's the one.
That's frustrating. They're supposed to be a contendership. Back in the day, there would be like, oh, Triple H, he's trying to win the number 1 contendership, and he's gonna fight Mankind. Holy shit, what's gonna happen? Oh, the number 1 contender for the Intercontinental Championship is China, and we're gonna see what's gonna happen there. Contendership.
Going back to like what I said about NXT, that's one reason why I love NXT, because when it comes to their tag team picture anyway, who's next in line after they beat TM16 or 61 or whatever. TM61. After they had beat them, I already had knew mentally in my head, because they built them up, that the Arthurs of Pain are next, because you set this up, you already set it up, and every battle is a war. So when they actually finally do lose those championships, you're like, holy shit, man, that's fucked up. So yeah, it goes back to just kind of like what you said. It's kind of like what wrestling with the Marvel Cinematic Universe. You set things up, so when that time does come, who's next in line. Who this rivalry is going to go. Where it's going to go and how it's going to link back up to something else. But going back to what I was saying about the wrestling tonight with SmackDown with the wrestling. I'll say, man, the only thing that really stood out to me was the last match, which is kind of surprising because Dean Ambrose and AJ Styles, they fought before. I think they fought before one of the pay-per-views, and that match was boring and slow as fuck. And Dean Ambrose, most of his wrestling matches are kind of slow and methodical, and this one was actually really, really fast for a Dean Ambrose match, and I enjoyed it. I want him to speed it up a little bit more. Like, that's fucking awesome. But yeah, it was actually a really good match, and you did what you needed to do. You had AJ Styles pull off the victory, so I would say probably like a 2 out of 5 too.
Okay.
So,
Yeah, and I understand. It's like on a positive spectrum of that. Hovig,
yeah.
I know you're muted, but what about you, man?
Yeah, man. Yeah, man, I'm with you guys. 2 out of 5. I understand exactly what they were trying to do with the show tonight, but overall, to me, it just came off as boring as fuck. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Half the time, even during the main event, Styles versus Dean Ambrose, even though it was pretty decent, I still kind of felt a little bored with it. At one point, I'm just sitting there. I'm playing that new fucking Champions game on my phone. I'm like, all right, is this shit ever going to fucking end or whatever? Because I'm getting kind of bored of this shit. You know what I mean? Because we literally just saw this shit, as Anthony just said recently with these two.
Yeah.
So-
Dolph Ziggler and everything. Yeah. So.
Yeah, Dolph Ziggler. Who do you fight? Kalisto again? Like, God
Yeah, and
damn
Apollo
it,
Crews.
man.
Which.
When the fuck is that shit gonna end? Holy Christ!
Yeah, dude.
Oh my.
And just
It's
making
just-
Apollo Crews look like shit every single week.
Yeah,
Every
like
single week.
it's just fucking ridiculous as to how many times we got to see fucking Kalisto and Dolph Ziggler. Like, it's just getting fucking ridiculous. The woman.
Callisto.
No, but what were you gonna say, Anthony? Because I saw you giving your hair.
No, I was just saying pour it out for Callisto because they just keep shitting on this dude.
Oh, okay, yeah, no, they really.
Yeah.
Man, I just feel so sorry for him.
The women's tag match I thought was decent. Wasn't anything to get all excited about. That whole tag team rumble mess bullshit. Fuck, I don't know what the hell was going on with it. It was whatever. But yeah, man, 2 out of 5.
Okay, cool. And you, Mr. Trey Cooper. Now, I know you're going to be positive, most likely. I'm not entirely sure, but yeah, what are you going to say,
The
man?
power of positivity.
Yeah, that. I'm giving SmackDown a 3 out of 5. For the most part, I was entertained. You know, like I said, to me, I don't know if it's because I did it the Hulu way, because I recommend anybody tired of the 3 hours of Raw, the bullshit, just watch it on Hulu. It's great. But Raw was better this week, in my opinion. You'll never hear me say that ever again, probably. But I love the promo with Bray Wyatt. I'm probably in the minority of this, but I really want to see Bray Wyatt and John Cena go at it again. But this time for the title, because I love their match that they had at WrestleMania. Great. Yeah, the promo between those two, like at WrestleMania, was my favorite promo since the My Way promo from WrestleMania 17. So yeah.
Oh, the Legacy
yeah.
Eminem song.
Yes, man. God damn it, man. Yeah, so it was so freaking good. So I want to see him go at it again. But in my opinion, I think Luke Harper and Bray Wyatt are going to go at it on WrestleMania. I know what the dirt sheets are saying. I've been paying attention to it, but I'm hoping for the opposite to happen. I'm hoping to see that at WrestleMania. And hopefully we won't see John Cena versus Randy Orton. Maybe we'll get something else, hopefully. The James Ellsworth Carmella thing, man, me and Hobie woke up. We don't think it's funny anymore, guys. Like, you stop jumping on us.
Whoa.
We've been woke up. So, Dolph Ziggler and Kalisto. Yeah, poor Kalisto. I found it weird that Dolph Ziggler ran away from Apollo Crews, especially since he's been beating up on Apollo Crews lately. But I guess it's a way to make Apollo Crews look strong if you forget about that. So, yeah, I'll give it to him. The tag team match with the women was okay. I was entertained by that. I actually did like the Natalia, Nikki Bella thing with the bodyguards, and then Dane Bryan being like, "Quiet!" Like, I thought that was funny. And the tag team brawl, I was like, okay, I like this because they're bringing all their tag team division out for this to say, hey, we're still here and we want to shop for them titles. And you don't see that a lot nowadays. So hopefully we'll see more of this as the things go on down the line. Because, like I said, the storyline's there. I just want them to, make it happen. Don't just do it one night. Make it happen. Anthony, I agree with you. The Dean Ambrose AJ Styles match was probably their better match they had, because that match they had the beat sucked. So, yeah, I mean, I was happy AJ Styles won the championship, but, man, that match was garbage. So, yeah. So, I know 3 out of 5. I was entertained.
3 out of 5.
And Little Max in the chat said it gets a 0.5 because of Naomi's booty.
You know what, dude? I don't blame him. That's quite a booty.
I agree.
Anthony, any announcements would you like to give? 'Cause we're about to end this shit.
Like I said, people, if you give a shit, we're doing anime night next week. Not this week because we already did it, but we're going to be doing slice of life anime. So if you guys want to get romantic and, love BW with the chat while you watch your anime, this motherfucker right here. No, no, if you want to get all up and dovey and sexy and shit with the chat, you can join us for the anime night slice of life / romantic animes with that. And
I did give a shout out last night to the anime night, and it wasn't mean at all.
Yeah, look at you, Dickie. Oh, look at him taking off the mantle and stuff like that. And people
I sponsored it as well.
Yeah, we both sponsored it. It's gonna be great, everybody. I will not be there though. No, dude, put some Pokemon on. Can we have a Pokemon night on anime night one day?
We actually watch Pokemon one of these days. Like we watch
Dragon Ball Z or something.
We watch Dragon Ball too. See, we watch those anime.
Nostalgia night, man. Yes.
We did it. You missed it, motherfucker.
You missed it. You wasn't there, motherfucker.
Can you guys do it again?
No. But you know what? Next time we actually do it, I'll let you know, and I'll let the people out there know too. So we always do polls and votes and stuff, and I put them on Facebook. So you know what? Just help me help you. You know what I'm saying?
I understand, man. No, man. But on that note, dude. What do we say every time we?
On three.
Oh, go ahead, man.
2, 3, attack
the chat. Wait, why is this not? Wait, where's the music at? Oh, there it is. Samoa Joe's back, everybody. I'm so happy. This sounds so
Play
good.
some Kingdom Hearts.
Welcome to the Ringside Hangouts. We're gonna talk about Raw today. Samoa Joe came back.
TNA.